the end of today's conversation. Toy, what you got, my man? And there's gonna be some people joining us here as well. Anything you guys got about business at all?
Hey, Dan. Well, first I had a question. So if I wanted to email you directly with a certain question, are you the one that answers your email on dan.rochon@CPI Community?
Send it to dan@greetingsvirginia.com and I'll help you out.
Dan at what?
greetingsvirginia.com.
Okay.
And they put in the subject line, just say for Dan personal. Something like that. Because I do have a lot of people that I don't want it to get missed.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, and Leslie put that in the chat there. All right, what you guys got going on in your business? Tell me something good.
So I know you and I have spoken a bit, but there was, I think we spoke about the closing I was to have, and they walked 5 days prior.
Yeah.
Guess who has raised their hand again?
I don't know if I need to guess that one. Tell me more.
So, well, actually, it was weird because the listing agent came to me. So the guy was under contract with 2 different houses, but with the same listing agent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spec builder kind of situation. And the first house we couldn't get clear title on. We can finally get clear title on the first house. They came to me and said if they were to pay to break his lease, would he still be wanting to? He's meeting with the leasing company today to see what it takes to break his lease. So of course, I didn't want to deal with this guy anymore because he pushed my buttons a little too much. But the fact that the listing agent came to me and made me an offer, we all know we have to present all offers, no matter if it's buyer or seller. And guess what?
Well, you could talk to your broker about this, yet if they're not a client of yours, my opinion is you don't have to present the offer because they're not your client. But again, I'm not your broker. But if I was, and you were in my state, that's what I would tell you.
I mean, I presented it and he's talking. So
but hey, I would have done the same thing, right? So that's good. Yeah, that's potentially a deal. So good job. Good job. Now, what's the cure to not working with clients that we don't want to work with?
Firing them.
Oh, no. That's step 2. What's step 1?
Having more clients to choose from.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Because when you have more clients to choose from, you're going to be more critical about who you say yes to. All right, good job, Don. And the cure to that challenge, the cure to that problem isn't what it appears to be. The cure to that problem is your 1 to 3 hours of CPI time. Yeah. All right, what else you guys got going on? What's going on in your business? How can I help you today? Tell me something good. What's good in your life? Who has signed up for the 3-day boot camp? Dawn has, okay. All right. Joanne has, fantastic. Hello, Miss Michelle. If you don't have your hand up, I'm going to encourage you to raise your hand because I freaking want to help you. Yes, Michelle, is that a hand up or is that a question?
No. Hi.
Are you just saying hi or are you raising your hand?
I am saying hi and raising my hand.
All right, go for it. What you got?
Oh, then no, I'm just saying hi. I have no clue. I just got on and it just said, you said raise your hand if I need help. So it's definite I need help. I just
yeah. Apparently so.
But yeah, proceed. I'll jump in if I figure out.
Fair enough. I got you. All right, no worries, Michelle.
I'll ask you, Dan.
Yeah,
so the 3-day boot camp, are you promoting some other type of coaching after that, and how much?
There are other coaching services that we offer, and how much depends on what it is that you're interested in attending. Okay. But just like this, like I took during this entire course, I mentioned the 3-day boot camp, maybe less than 5 minutes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today, I mentioned about 20 minutes. It's all content. right? Like, yes, I want you to hire me. Yet I want to earn your business, which is why I'm providing this for free. And I hope that I have earned your business, and I hope I have provided you value. And it's not like some of those other presenters that are going to sit here and it's going to be a pitch fest. It's not going to be, right? You know, and I hope that you feel that this 5 days was something that was, value oriented.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about the FISBO though. That's
Come next week. We'll dive into it, my man. We'll go through every single step, not just about the lead generation, but the client care, the getting the testimonials. We're going to go through money, how to create wealth, how to create cash flow. I mean, it's really literally it's a $10,000 course. I'm not kidding you when I say that. It really truly is. It's something that is it's a very simple, easy pathway to success.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question. Where are you?
In a location to be undisclosed.
That's the same question. I was putting it in the chat. Like, I see tropical trees. Where?
No, it looks great. I want to go there. He's not even sweating.
Oh, I am.
Gazebos and tropical trees.
I got some wind coming through here though, so that's all right. All right, what you guys got going on in your world? What's going on in your business? How can I help you? Hello, Keel. Who has a challenge with a client right now? Or who has a success with a client right now? Michelle, I see you nodding your head. What you got going on? This is your FISBO, right?
This is my FISBO.
I got you.
So we're gonna have another open house. We did get a showing request today, so I'm really planning on that. Hopefully they like it. We did do a reduction in price. I changed up the wording a little bit on MLS. Gonna do a open house tomorrow from 4 to 6. So hopefully we'll, bring in some people. I'm trying all things. Oh, we did a Facebook ad, I guess kind of like a boosted ad just to kind of advertise the open. Whatever we need to do. And then also going on more appointments, taking into account your tip or your coach's tip earlier this week to say, not that you don't take care of the client that you have, obviously you do, but you're not so fixated on it. You're going out there to get 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
Yeah, I was going to ask Tammy to actually, when you were done with this, I was going to ask Tammy for the answer to your question. Tammy, what's the solution to our problem? I'll give you a better one here, or more appropriate. Tammy, what's the answer to Michelle's problem?
I don't know what her problem is. I didn't get the problem out of that.
CPI time. CPI time.
Yeah.
Her problem, she's got a pain in the butt client who's not appropriately pricing the property.
Yeah.
That's her
well,
problem.
sometimes it just takes a little bit of, I won't say manipulation, but encouragement and an underhanded way to get them to do what you want them to do.
Persuasion. So I prefer to use the word persuasion. Manipulation is not an empowering word. Yet we get paid to persuade. Okay, that is where we make our money. Nichelle, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep listening for clues. And when you understand that it's the internal drivers that make people take action more so than the external drivers. And so when you hear those clues of frustration, they're going to typically want to manifest themselves towards you. Yet, to be able to overcome that, you communicate excessively so that it's hard for them to manifest those frustrations towards you. So then they have to go someplace else, and that's going to be to the market. And so then you address the pain, you address the emotion, you address the internal drivers to be able to get them to take action. So that would be something like, you know what, I feel your frustration right now. And I'm frustrated as well. And I get that. And I know ultimately what you want to do is sell this house. What the market is saying is that so far, the market's saying that we're not priced at a price that's going to cause it to sell.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean that may not change. It just means that that's where we are today. So what we could do, hold on one second, Tammy. What we could do is we could let it sit on the market and do nothing. Or we could take it off the market, you don't reach your goals. Or we can adjust the price to the market expectations.
Mhm.
Of those three options, which is easiest? Now, oh, by the way, I just taught you guys something a little bit larger than what you may have recognized. I just taught you another languaging pattern there. That's why Tammy, that's why I wanted to finish here, because I was in the middle of a languaging pattern. So the languaging pattern I just taught you there is to give them three options, with the last option the one that you want them to take, and the first option the one that's the most absurd.
Mhm.
Then you follow up with, of those three options, which is easiest?
The first option, letting it just sit on the market and do nothing. What was the middle?
Take it off the market and not reach your goals. But I would change that to like what their goals are. I would fill in the blank with what their goals are.
Mhm.
Right. So let's say it's to pay for college for a grandkid. So, or we take it off the market and not cash out and pay for the, your grandkids' college.
Mhm.
Or we listen to what the market's telling us and we adjust the price. Of those three, which do you believe would be easiest?
Mhm.
And so that's the languaging pattern right there. And you can use that languaging pattern in pretty much any situation.
Now, if they've reduced the price, we've reduced the price,
Yeah.
but we would benefit to reduce the price again.
Yeah.
How is that on MLS? Does it show twice now that we've reduced price, or?
It will, but they have to look at the back end of it.
Okay.
Publicly facing, no, but for agents,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Tammy, you were going to share. Excuse me for over-talking
That's
you.
okay. I was going to share an example of something that happened to me recently of how I addressed that issue with the seller.
Yes, please.
I met them at an open house back in December. They bought a house, moved out of their house. They need to do renovations to get it up to, par where they wanted it to be. It wasn't a first level owner, but it was a client that I had been nurturing for about 6 months. And they overpriced it. It was clearly overpriced. And they were excited because they had just read all this work and they thought, oh, we're going to get all this money for it. But they didn't do the things that were going to be like the air conditioning. You know what I mean? They didn't do the finishing work wasn't great because they were in a hurry. You know what I mean? Like it was just, so I went through and told them, do this, do that, do this, get it to where it looks like it's beaming, and they did. So, well, not all of it, but they left a lot of it that was kind of halfway done. But anyway, so it was overpriced and we had a week of showings. So what I did was sent them an email after the first week. We didn't get any offers, which is really kind of crazy in this market and the neighborhood that it was in. And sent them an email with every single thing that had all the showing time feedback requests in it. I sent them a Zillow, like how many people had looked at it, saved it, and didn't make a showing on it because it was overpriced. I sent them the report from the MLS that showed how many people looked at it and shared it, and there was a ton of people looking at it, but nobody was going in to make an offer on it, or nobody was going in to see it. We only had 6 showings in the first week, and that was really just unusual, So within the next day, they emailed me and said, let's lower the price. So I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to ask them. I just proved it to them with that email that showed the results of how the community was reacting to their pricing, and we lowered it and we got it under contract within a few days.
That's awesome.
So
congratulations.
That's how I, did it with that persuasion without having to, go in and fight them for it. Just show them, and gave them and so it worked. So things like that, you have to show it to them. Sometimes you having that, conversation is not enough. Sometimes they need, to actually see it. So
right.
That's what I did.
Hopefully I have done that in email. You sent them the snippet, the same kind of thing. And they're just a little, I don't know what to call, I don't want to call them a bad name, but they're very committed to the number.
They're not committed, they're attached.
they're attached
They're
to
attached.
the number that they want, which is unfortunately maybe would have worked 3, 6, 4 months ago, you know what I mean? But today, not so much. So
Well, you already got one price adjustment, so you're doing good with them. You really are.
so we're gonna keep applying, the same pressure, keep showing them, just keep at it until, one of us makes a decision.
Someone's gonna decide, or we're gonna sell it. Nichelle, I was wrong when I said apparently Zillow shows the price reductions, or at least that's what Joanne shared with us. I think she left. So I think I was wrong on that answer.
Okay. But that's it. My buyer clients are doing pretty well though, so that's a success story. Everything is kind of moving smoothly with that. So, and
what are you doing today to get a new client, Michelle?
I'm fishing. So I was on before I was, logged into our chat doing lead generation. I have minus this hour, I'm gonna have at least an hour and a half left to go. So I'm gonna finish the hour and a half out strong. And then from there, I don't have any appointments today.
Okay.
I probably will follow up. I have some notes to follow up with some like past clients or like, nurturing clients, people that I'm still trying to get approved.
See you tomorrow, Toy.
Yeah, the lender. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So what I hear you saying, Nichelle, that you're committed to the activity. Right. And so as you're being committed to the activity and as you continue to do the activity, the results will, you can be committed to the results as well, but you don't have to be attached to them because they will show up.
Right.
Yeah. So congratulations to that. That's freaking awesome.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Yeah. No, I'm really proud of you. Like, I'm excited for you too. Right. You do this every single day, 5 days a week. It works.
Yeah.
But the challenge is we start getting a couple clients and then we get distracted. And then we get a big paycheck and we get distracted. Right. Like these are general comments. I'm not talking to anybody specifically.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the challenge that we have. We'd probably in some ways be more successful if we made a little bit less money per transaction. Right. Because then you have to stay at it.
Yeah.
Not that I want that to occur either. I'm lobbying for more. All right. Who else? What do you guys have today? What's a struggle that you're dealing with today? I know a struggle Nichelle's dealing with today.
What?
Your wardrobe.
I tried to adjust my camera so that
No, and I saw she's got a sweatshirt from a brand that she doesn't work for, from a brokerage that she used to work for. That's
I'm
why
still waiting on my swag that I was.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So
Leslie just told me, I'm not joking. Leslie put it in the chat. Be right back very quick. So but I'll fulfill on that because I would ask Leslie to help me with that right now.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I have no other shirts to wear.
Hey Nichelle, do you want to meet Keel?
Keel?
Yeah.
Hi, Keel.
Hey, hi.
Hey Keel. Could you help a brother out?
Oh my God.
Could you help me make sure we get some bling for Nichelle and Johnny?
Yeah.
Speechless, Don. Sorry, I'm
All
new
right.
to this.
That's all right. Just remind me.
Okay,
That's all you
sure.
got. All right, thank you.
I want to big up the broker that I do work for, EXP. I have been able to successfully link with another agent in Florida to help out a friend of mine who has listed her home. And so I have a referral agreement with a wonderful agent. She was amazing. And I was able to do that very easily through our workplace. So
Let's leave it at that because we are agnostic. So,
Oh.
and I know I'm the one that started the conversation. So I know this is my fault. I acknowledge that. But we are brokerage agnostic, right? I love all agents.
Yeah. What
All
then?
right.
All right, I'm done.
All right, cool. Johnny Root, what you got going on, my man? Thank you, Don.
I'm just trying to finish up this closing on the property I'm selling up in Watson.
Okay.
We're just negotiating over closing dates. So I just told the agent my client's ready to close today, in 30 days, in 3 months,
Hi, Tammy.
whatever your clients need. But please make me an offer that I can't refuse. So
You went to the mobster school of negotiation.
yeah, well, I know her. She came from my last agency.
Okay.
So I can be a little rough on her.
I got you. I got you. All right. Is there anything you need any help with any of that?
No, I think she's just trying to wrap it up with her client so she can give us an offer on the property.
Okay.
And put that one to bed, and then I could take the homeowners of that property and get them switched over to the other home they want, which is about 1.5 million. So
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yep. I mean, they're ready to move on it right now. We're just waiting on this text to come in. That's why I keep looking at my phone. It's like watching paint dry.
All right, guys. Congratulations, Johnny. If you need any help with that, let me know. And if you guys don't have anything, I think we'll just wrap it up. Is that fair? Is that okay?
Or you just want to get out because of where you're at.
I mean, I'm okay if we wrap it up a little early, but I'm here for you.
Michelle, you know he's down at Meadows or something, the garden
He's
store.
where?
He's over at Lowe's sitting in the garden section.
He's somewhere, because that's definitely not Virginia.
Yeah, I'm in Lowe's. I'm on Lee Highway.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the calendar. The calendar tells all.
Every couple of seconds.
I learned my lesson with that calendar.
Oh, so you don't have it on the calendar.
I'll see you
And
guys.
I do have a question.
All right, what you got, Laura?
I'm
We were
gonna
talking,
talk to you later.
bye, Michelle.
Bye, Nisha.
We were talking about rapport this morning on baby
Yeah.
steps. And
Okay.
Since I'm working with just texting for sale
Sure.
by owners right now,
Yep.
what ideas do you have about text, developing rapport, creating rapport through
Use their
text?
words. Use their words.
Use their words. Okay.
I do that in emails. I do that in text. I literally copy paste. So when I'm replying to an email, when I'm replying to a text, I copy paste edit.
Okay. So
Right.
they say, do you have a buyer? Or
Do
I don't
I have
want,
a buyer? Do I have a buyer? Yes, I do.
okay, I don't have a buyer.
Do I have a buyer? I don't know. I haven't seen your house yet.
Uh-huh.
I mean, whatever it is, right? You just repeat back to them.
Do I have a buyer? Okay. Okay, got it.
And I'll do that. And also sometimes I'll stalk them on Facebook or LinkedIn. And if you really want to get ninja style on it, I'll pull the words off of a different place. Okay, so like if I'm texting and you want to create rapport, go and pull their words from their LinkedIn profile or their Facebook profile, because guess who wrote those?
They did.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're speaking exactly in their language. It's also the reason why when you're leaving a voice message, I'll repeat the exact words on that voice message back to them. Same tonality, same inflection, same volume, same pace. And that's a ninja style because they're not there. Like it's not even, they don't remember recording it.
Yeah.
They don't remember writing their LinkedIn profile, right? But they're going to you're going to connect with them subconsciously.
Yes. Okay. That's a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody
Do you
else have ideas like that? That's what we're here to do. I mean, this is, whatever you guys need. Brenda, Mandy, Betsy, Lenita.
Good stuff. I miss these groups, Dan.
Well,
This
we
is
miss
great.
you, Lenita. We'll have to get you back on the bus.
I want to.
Well, let me know if you want to talk about that, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, listen, You guys have the best day of your lives. Those of you in the 5-day challenge, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And we're going to wrap up the 5-day listing challenge to show you how to take listings. And those of you who have not yet registered, go to www.nobrokemonths.com. That's nobrokemonths.com and attend the class next week. I'll see you guys.
Thank you.